Hi everyone, Steve and I ride in the countryside around Stanfield, North Carolina on the mighty V-Star. We don't get up here very often, and so it's always a special treat to bring the V-Star, and this is Steve's first trip to North Carolina. So far he says he likes it, the little bit he's seen of it. He made the trip up in the saddlebag where he had a nice long nap in a nice dark room for the whole trip up. He seems to be refreshed. At least his eyes are open. But just to cover a little something that's going on, my daughter has really always been into animals. She had horses when she was a teenager. Now that she's about twice that age, she's still into horses and animals of all kinds. She has a mobile petting zoo where she has chickens, ducks, pigs, a sheep. At one time she had a little cow, little calf. She has ponies for pony rides, and she goes around and goes to different businesses where that are putting on a little festival, or she goes to festivals. She goes to all kinds of things where they want to have ponies. And oh, there's some people out riding. Hey guys, how you doing? And but what she does also on the side, in addition to her own animals that she keeps, and of course she keeps horses because she still loves to ride. When she's not doing a petting zoo show, she will go riding. They go into the national forest here not far from us, the Uwharrie, and she'll go out there and they'll camp and ride. The kids love to go, and they just have a great time riding through the forest. But she also takes in rescue animals. And she will accept rescue horses and ponies and things like that have been mistreated or abandoned by their owners. And these horses come in to her incredibly emaciated, every rib showing, bad, the feet are bad, the teeth are bad, everything. And she doesn't have a lot of money. She doesn't make a lot of money in her regular job, but she agrees to take these animals in, and she tries to rehabilitate them. Well, this is where the term "no good deed goes unpunished" comes in. Because she has a lot of animals on her property, and she doesn't have a huge amount of property, but because there are a lot of animals there, if you've ever had a lot of horses or anything, they will eat every blade of grass if they can get it. And they've eaten everything. The horses basically are on a large dirt lot. They have water. She feeds them hay every day. She gives them sweet feed every day. They're very well taken care of, and they're all putting on weight and getting fat. But what will happen is she has a particularly nosy neighbor who rides by and will see that pasture that is no longer, that is just dirt now, and she'll look at those horses and say, oh, they don't have anything to eat. And then she'll see one of those rescues that are still all skin and bone that my daughter's working with to get them rehabilitated, and she'll turn around and call animal control and complain and say that my daughter is starving her horses. Well, this has gone on many, many times, and animal control is aware of how good what a good job my daughter does. But they are required by law every time this person calls to come out and inspect her. And it's really a hassle for everybody involved. And if I understand correctly, animal control has gone and spoken with this woman, or man, I'm not sure who it is, maybe it's a couple, and explained to them that no, she's taking very good care of them, but that doesn't seem to bother them. They don't seem to have any problem riding by saying, oh, that's horrible, and calling them again. So my daughter is faced with a problem. You always want to be a good neighbor and you never want to make enemies. But she's toying with the idea of having to sue these people for harassment because it's gotten to that point. And the animal control people are, going to be on her side. She says she thinks she might even be able to get them to come and testify before the judge that she is taking good care of them, that these people are nothing but harassers. And I don't know what it's going to come up, but sometimes you can't be a good neighbor. Sometimes you've got to you know, put your foot down and say, nope, I'm not treating these animals poorly. I'm doing a good job. I'm trying to help them. But for some reason, that's not good enough for some people. I don't know. Oh well, riding through the little town of Locust, which is next to Stanfield, which is my town. And this is the big town here. We got a Walmart, we got a McDonald's, we got a Hardee's, we got all kinds of stuff. And she's a growing little town. Got a pretty decent little Mexican restaurant here I haven't been to in a while. But like I said, Steve and I just out for a ride. I think I'll knock this one off for a little bit. We're going to be some better roads here in just a bit, and I'm going to try to video a little bit there too. So beautiful bush right there. Look at that. Alrighty, well, a lot of people out riding today, so I'm going to be waving a lot. You guys take care. Bye-bye.